Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Thursday, another hurdle has been cleared for a 88-acre apartment complex along Southwest 7th Avenue. It looks like they're trying to put in 1,146 apartments. It's just south of the Ocala city limits. It'll soon go before City Council for final annexation and rezoning approvals. The developer, listed as Lake Louise LLC, wants to build up to 1,146 residential units on 88 3/4 acres. That would be just shy of 13 dwelling units per acre. Property, if you don't know where the property is on the northeast corner of Southwest 7th Avenue, Southwest 42nd Street, Southwest 32nd Street, about 3 miles east of State Road 200 and less than 2 miles east of Southwest 42nd Street flyover that spans 75. An agent for Lake Louise told the City Planning and Zoning Commission this week that the developer is asking for the 88-plus acres be annexed into the city, for the acreage to be rezoned from medium residential to low intensity. That allows developers only 12 units per acre, while low intensity allows for 18 per acre. In the end, the agent said the planned community expected to have slightly more than medium residential classification. The Volunteer Planning and Zoning Commission approved all requests. Well, you know, we're in a housing shortage, and not everybody can afford a home. Not everybody can afford, you know, the rent on a home or the mortgage on a home. So apartments are an option, and we don't have enough of those either for demand. Now, this isn't going to be something that solves the problem today, but long term, with the growth of Ocala, these things are going to have to be built. And it looks like this one has cleared all the hurdles. Now it needs to go to City Council for final annexation and rezoning approval. So they're going to have to annex the land into the city first off. It's just outside the city limits. So it looks like that, you know, depending on what City Council does, it's going to build 1,146 residential units on 88 3/4 acres. That's a big apartment complex, folks. There's no doubt about that. But it gives 1,146 homes to people. And a lot of times people come in, they get an apartment, they stay in an apartment for 6 to 9 months while they're closing on their house and stuff. There's a lot of different uses for apartments besides just people that live there forever. And we need more. We talked about it ad nauseum on this show that there is a need for more housing and affordable housing. And this will help with that glut, I believe, that we are now experiencing because of lack of housing. I got 3 emails yesterday I want to talk to you about. All of them saying that I don't have any understanding of how important it is to save the Florida manatee or the Florida panther. And all emails, Tom at WOCA. One email in particular said, you're wrong. The manatees in South America are different than the manatees in Florida. How's that? A manatee is a manatee. They are not even a species that is normal to Florida. They migrated from South America hundreds of years ago, but the manatee is alive, well, and thriving in South America. We put the moniker Florida on it and make it a different animal. No, you don't. That's just some tree hugger wanting to have another reason to get government funding. So they slap Florida on the front of manatee. We don't have the world exclusive on manatees, folks. There's no difference between a Florida manatee and a manatee that's down in South America. They're all sea cows. There's no difference between the two. Well, the Florida panther is different. No, it's not. It's the eastern mountain lion. Look it up. I told you yesterday, look these things up before you argue with me. Obviously, this person didn't look it up. Just by slapping the word Florida in front of something doesn't make it only in Florida. Florida Chattahoochee River. That means only Florida has the Chattahoochee River? No, it runs through Georgia. The Florida Okefenokee Swamp. Does that mean only Florida has the No, it's in Georgia. Just by putting the word Florida in something doesn't make it exclusive to Florida. That's what we've done with the manatee and the panther. And then because their numbers are dwindling in Florida, we need to get them on the endangered list. They're about to go extinct. No, they're not. They're not about to go extinct. They're just not running rampant in Florida anymore. Their populations have dwindled in Florida. That don't mean they're about to go extinct. They don't need to be on the endangered list. And for you to think that I don't know what, Tom, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. Go look it up. Some person thought they were doing a good job for conservationism, slapped the word Florida in front of the panther and the manatee. Then when the numbers dwindle, they go, oh, God, we got to put them on the endangered list. The Florida manatee may go extinct. Shut up. More will migrate from South America. They have for hundreds of years. Why would they stop now? Florida panther, some of them will migrate out of the Okefenokee Swamp in Georgia. Some of them will come out of South Carolina, make their way into Florida. New cubs and all that are striking out on their own. They'll find their way to Florida. Now, will they find their way to Florida fast enough to quell the way the ones that are here get hit by cars and stuff like that, and so their numbers are dwindling? I don't know. But the species is not going extinct just because they're not in Florida anymore. Because it's not just a Florida panther. It's the eastern mountain lion that we called the Florida panther because we think that in Florida we can make something, put the word Florida in it, and it becomes ours, and they don't exist anywhere else in the world. Before you start sending me emails pissing me off, do your homework. Ruining my life. More on the school board closings of the 114-year-old District East School Board building. It's eat up with mold, folks. The water intrusion has put mold all throughout the building, and it is a safety hazard now. So they're moving all of their, everybody's moving to the MTI, the Old Forest High School. Everything's moving there. Even the school board meetings will start there in January, starting in January to the MTI auditorium. So everything from the school board is moving from downtown out to MTI because the school board buildings are uninhabitable downtown. Mold has taken them over. So it looks like those buildings are going to have to be knocked down, and I was against it. But when you look at the the actual brass tacks of it, and it's unhealthy to stay there. Maybe those buildings should be removed. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up a Thursday edition of Ocala Talks. You listen to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
You're invited, Ocala, so come on over to 5 fabulous